There you go.
Nice.
Very cool.
My man gods came to play today.
Grand Finals day, Carl.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yes.
It's also the first anti-mage game of the entire tournament. It's had just a ban.
Hero, like, he really has played a diverse hero pool in this game. Cold Feet going on to No Fear. He's going to just do a little bit of damage before it. Well, he mistimed it a little bit, but in the end, not the biggest deal. He'll try to prevent the pull, continue to be annoying. Middle lane, Iceberg. The siphons up. Matoma Man going to be turned right there, Iceberg. He gets the proc down with the Remnant, and he gets the kill in the end. A GH, another Burrow Strike miss. Level 1 Burrow Strike's awful, let's be honest, with the range. So
he can't even shuriken because he's level 3, but you want to pull those creeps off the tower, but you just can't do it as a bounty hunter even.
He's trying to poke in here, but again, the Exorcism making it difficult.
Oh, and here we go. Gyro's first rotation.
Rubik's coming in the flank. There's the call, and here goes the ball lightning. Matoma Man in trouble with that Exorcism up, but he still will go down. GH also going to be gone on, and he too will fall. That's a 2-0. They defend the mid tower on top of it, and Bounty Hunter even manages to live. That was a great collapse from FlytoMoon. Good pick up there, and his CS 44 and 17. I got to think he's up there, if not on top of the net worth chart currently. But top lane mind control, wrapping around. He is level 6 as well. He's got a hook shot. He's going to use it right here. They want Gyrocopter. Rubik realizing that. He puts out the Fade Bolt, but I don't think Silent's getting out of this one. The Curry need to be careful with that. He gets the Phase Boots delivered, but he will die in the end. It's a good rotation from GH.
He's been doing fine though. Almost level 6, a little bit late, 9 minutes in, but you see they have so much harass, and he's gonna have Doom in about 2 creeps. They might just go for a quick kill on that AM.
Yeah.
Or just kill Croaky right there.
I was gonna say the Ancient Apparition could be the free kill. They were going on him, it looks like. You see top lane, some stacks happening, but Croaky, sure enough, is gonna die. The Hadouken coming out. Always want to fly though, falls in response, and now Nagrata. I think he's good. Oh, that was pretty close, but a good TP. Gets in the way there. Top lane, Silence alive for the time being. GH missed the Burrow Strike just out of range. Here comes the ball lightning. Silence gonna live. It looks like my shoulder rocket will finish him off, but he goes down right after. Iceberg on a dominating streak now as a result. So the momentum seems to be keeping up for FlytoMoon, specifically Iceberg. So you did bring up something earlier that the start ideally was going to be in FlytoMoon's favor because of the lane. So, you know, is this actually going better than you would expect? Would you say? Let's actually hold that thought, because Matoma Man's in trouble now too. This collapse Rubik rotation. I think with that, kind of answer my own question.
Yeah, it's going pretty bad right now, especially for Liquid. He went a little bit late right there. I thought he was going to go right when that range creep got killed, but we still haven't seen a Doom yet. They're dominating this game without using probably their best ability to even lock down someone like Miracle. Bottom, though, a lot of heroes.
Exorcism going to be activated, No Fear. It's probably going to at least be a kill on him and nobody else, though, it looks like. Homing Missile, I don't think that's going to be enough damage.
It's a Doom come out somewhere on AM,
Oh, wow, up there. Yeah, they kill Anti-Mage. Storm Spirit, you're fine. Now they're going for the Death Prophet. The Exorcism is still up his manship, but Matoma Man, is he taking out the double siphon? It's not enough. Double kill coming out for Iceberg. Epicenter goes off from GH, but it's just simply not enough. Once again, hat-trick coming out for Iceberg. He's going to get some defensive Ice Blast, though. Should connect, and Kuroki will land the double kill as a result. Now Nagrata, he's taking up against the Clockwork. Here comes Silent, though. Flat cannon auto attack's going to run him down. Rocket Barrage is ready. Could not get in range, however. He wants a Battle Fury, then he wants a Manta, then he maybe wants a BKB, depending. So he wants plenty of time before he really is involved.
Yeah. You don't mind, I mean, obviously, like Battle Fury, you don't mind him coming into fights, you know, bullying the Rubik in the back lines, but you don't ever want him on the front lines.
Oh, Miracle, speaking of the front lines, going to be pulled in by the Vortex. The follow-up damage. Urn goes up at least. They do take out the top tower. Silent gets away from mind control, and he will live. And Miracle ends up going down off screen as Iceberg's able to run him down. No Fear made it falling in response. It looks like that's going to be the case. Damn, is he fast, though, that track. He is running away. The Ghosts are chasing him down. Look at the drum charge coming out. He's going to stay alive. No, the Rocket will finish the job, but Nagrata, he's more than fine. You still see Iceberg in the back line. It's not the most life to work with, though. Silent is picked off by an Ice Blast.
Wow, Kuroki with that snipe.
Yeah, Kuroki kind of making up what just happened to an extent. Iceberg managing to get away, however. Snipe in the works. That's what he's looking for. Orchids finished on Iceberg.
That's before the... I talked about the timing of that. He got it before the Battle Fury's even like 500 away. I mean, AM can't do anything now.
Oh, that's probably a free kill. TP's coming in, but it's just going to be way too late. Although the Yules catches him. Matumba, Silence on top, the Mana Void on top of that, and they are going to turn kill Iceberg. That's a huge turn kill. In fact, the Bounty Hunter also going down. So great execution there from Liquid. Kuroki top lane may end up going down himself. It looks like that's the case, but that's definitely going to favor Liquid. And just as he gets the Orchid, dying right after, not the best feeling. They do have Exorcism, so that alone is going to allow them to do this Roshan, and that's an Aegis on Miracle, who has his Battle Fury now, so, you know, probably going to be more of a farming Aegis for him, but still. It's also a takeaway from FlytoMoon for them potentially to get it. No fear. Oh, Miracle's low, isn't he? Iceberg going in, not going to find Miracle. They do find Kuroki, though. We'll pick him off. GH, Epicenter, on top of No Fear. Get the turn kill. Nangrata picked off Mind Control meanwhile. Looks like, you know, Doom still used just yet. In fact, the pulling on GH, he also is going to go down as a call down comes out just to make sure Matama Man will keep his distance. So
I like how it's funny, right? Usually, oh, we're going to play around Miracle. He's our carry. But they're playing around Kuroki. They're like, we know this Storm. This is free track gold for the other team. So let's just play around Kuroki more so.
Iceberg, that was a little cocky. He just flew into 3 heroes. I'm pretty sure he didn't expect 3 heroes to be there, but still, that was not working out. Get the Observer Ward on the side of Liquid, however, so.
That's funny. They lose the Iceberg right there, and they lose their ward because he knew he zipped in because he was just out of range of the other 2 heroes. That's just very good play by Liquid.
Uh-oh, Jarl's deep. No Fear is going to try to distract. He blocks the hook shot, actually, so got that going for him. Silent, the TP. That's not going to work. The call down does get the turn kill on Ancient Apparition. GH with the Epicenter, though, finishes off Silent Doom. Trying to make a turn kill himself, though, on Mind Control. Actually will tick down the Sand King offside. And now Mind Control, the blink forward, Infernal Blade.
Should be enough.
That's going to tick him down. Well played by Nangrata right there, getting some revenge. So ends up being several kills on both sides. Actually, numbers-wise, going the way of the Dark team here. Can work accordingly. There's the Manta style, though, from Anti-Mage. So
now the Orchid doesn't feel as strong. Obviously, still good on the other heroes if he wants to just pick off A and stuff, but you lose a little bit of kill potential on AM now.
I also saw he was going to Vanguard, actually, so the eventual Abyssal Blade, I would think, could be coming out.
Tank up now. I mean, you do plenty of damage with just that. You don't care. Your team knocks someone down, gets some kills.
That's a Doom. On to Matama Man. He's not living through that. He's dead for 50 seconds. Mind Control. The Cogs nearby is going to pop the Blade Mail. They still want to go on him, though. Infernal Blade auto attack. Blade Mail wearing off. Silent from a distance. Puts the call down. And the offensive Spirit Vessel. I think Mind Control might be ticking down. Yes, if anything, Doom will guarantee a double kill for Silent. But now Miracle's here. The Mana Void to take out Rubik, but at what cost for him? He can just put up with the Manta style. He's going back into Silent. Feeling comfortable, but not comfortable enough to chase. So 3 for 1 in favor of FlytoMoon. Let's make it a 4 for 1 off screen. Iceberg gets the pick on Kuroki. And just like that, they're going to push tier 2 tower now.
Kind of have to. You have to do a more defensive build here.
Yeah.
It's not just what it gives you, it's also the stats as well. I always talk about that. It's just good statting up. Nice dodge.
Nangrata. How about that? The Spider Senses saw them coming. The hook shot is able to avoid it. And I was going to say, that's going to be a deep dive if they want to go for it. Elsewhere, Rubik, he's caught, but Iceberg flies in with the BKB. He's going for the turn kill onto Matama Man, and yes, it will be enough damage actually to kill Death Prophet. Now he's going for Kuroki. They finally get the kill on Rubik, but it's going to come at a massive cost. 2 kills already in return for FlytoMoon. They're going to make it a third as GH. The Burrow Strike's not going to save it despite the 3 out. Sets up the Mana Void, though, just on Bounty Hunter over Miracle.
Oh, no.
He's pretty committed to this. Miracle's in trouble. Mantistell's going to be popped. He needs to get the hell out of here. No, Nangrata's got a Blink Dagger. He goes in with the Infernal Blade auto attack. A couple more needed. Miracle goes down. Triple kill for the Doom Mind Control. Now he's the last man standing for Liquid, and it's going to be no man standing for Team Liquid. Iceberg flies in off map, and FlytoMoon a 5 for 2. Liquid just seemed over ambitious to kill supports.
There's only 4 heroes above 10k, and they're at 13,000, and 3 of them are on Dire. This Doom has kept up so well.
Okay, there's the level 20 though for Anti-Mage, so that was what, minus 2.5 seconds, I believe, on his blink, so it's a very, very short cooldown now.
I was going to be like, that's going to be good for Rubik. I mean, Rubik's going to love. Oh, right.
Silent. Now he has a PKB. Can he get it off, though? He finally will. Iceberg in the backlines picks up Kuroki. He already got his Ice Blast off, however. Blade Mail, not going to save Clockwork. He2 will fall. Double kill for Iceberg. He wants more. GH going to be run down. Matama Man goes down, but the Mana Void explodes. Iceberg right there next to Rubik. And just like that, with the press of an R button, Miracle gets 2 kills. GH in response. They're running down Nangrata now. Nangrata, Scorched Earth, will be fast enough to get the hell on out of there.
Liquid has to be nervous. There is a buyback. Obviously, we can see there isn't, but they don't know that.
So Anti-Mage just got the Axe. They don't know that either, does FlytoMoon.
Level 22, holy smokes.
And he's level 22, by the way, yeah. So he really is jumping up there now. Call down. They know Roshan's going on. BKB from Doom. He's just going to run right in. He's going to go for the steal. Miracle does pick up the 87% of the backlines. Catches the Bounty Hunter. That's Sand King, actually. He's going to end up falling. Bounty Hunter's running away with his teammates. Rubik, the Mana Void used on him. He'll explode. He's dead silent. He's now being tanked up. Here comes Iceberg, though. The 8 is going to be used right off the bat. They pick up the clock rate. They're going to take them all out. It's just Miracle all of a sudden. The lockdown on top of it. As soon as it comes back up, can he get a blink up? No, he cannot. Double kill for Nangrata. And the cleanup once once again for FlytoMoon. The timing of Iceberg was absolutely perfect.
And it's just been pretty much blink, doom instantly, can't Yules, can't Ghost. I think it's the right play because once again, it commits someone else on FlytoMoon to cancel it, but they have long-range cancelers like Rubik as well as Bounty Hunter. Track plus stealing spells, very long range. Oh my.
Track, no fear in the front lines. There's the Axe effect going up. BKB's going to be committed by the Iceberg. Blink away from Miracle. Blade Mail, mind control. He's returning plenty of damage to Silent. Needs to be careful. It's not him attacks Iceberg. He found Miracle though. He's pulling him into the vortex. Miracle getting low. G's trying to help him out the most again. The G's going to be in though for Miracle. And look at the turn now. Going for the mana point already used. Iceberg manages to live though. They've lost 3 on the side of Liquid. Only 1 lost in the Bounty Hunter for FlytoMoon. Miracle's going back in. The Infernal Blade Ozzy goes in. Miracle to the overstep. The Lincolns pop on Iceberg. The chase is real. The track is up. They get the kill in Ancient Apparition. Iceberg not the most mana though. He cannot overcommit for Miracle. So Miracle is able to get out, but he lost 4 teammates in that fight.
3 missile in a team fight, and guess what? You can break some Lincolns by yourself now.
Yeah, it's pretty good, and I think that's just one of the things that's just like so good. But I have seen a couple of games where it's coming to play, you know, more if you're defensive though, to be fair, where FlytoMoon's definitely not being defensive here as no fear. He's jumped on, but again, Iceberg with the reaction. MaTumbaMan's about to go away. The call down's on top of him. MaTumbaMan, he's not going to get away in the end. GH doing what he can. Lincoln's pop. The Ancient Mage finally gets into the fight as BKB silent though. He runs away. No death so far in FlytoMoon. MaTumbaMan did buy back. They've lost the Clockwork. GH barely alive on the Oscars. Miracle just trying to find a target. He can't sit on anybody. Finally gets to Rubik, but really is that the biggest skill. The Invincible Blade going to be used on the BKB Doom. Not the greatest target itself. The Orca comes up with a Miracle. Miracle's being pulled in. Miracle's going to die. He's dead for 100 seconds. He has a buyback, but no teammates to work with. Kuroki, at least he's alive, but maybe not for long. Although the Ice Vortex, okay, he tried to distract him, but FTM doesn't want to chase.
God, 3% Infernal Blade cooldown 2, or blade damage, pardon me. And I told you that quick lesson. The armor he has, look at that, 19 plus 17, obviously by the Doom, who has the Assault Curse as well, but they have so much armor. Miracle, all his damage is coming from his...
God.
I don't know, this is...
I pointed to the net worth graph over there and looked at it too. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I was right. Our support is above him.
Axe is taken off. The Orchid initiation. Miracle's dropping. If he's dead, that's the game. Miracle, he's beat it up. Miracle's gonna die. And FlytoMoon's looking to go cut that and finish the job right here, right now. Mind control's picked up. It's only MaTumbaMan with the extra the heel fall. GG, well played. FlytoMoon takes game number 1. And I'm gonna call it in pretty dominating fashion.
No, not even in pretty dominating fashion. That was in complete dominating fashion. We saw maybe 1 or 2 ultimates from the Anti-Mage on top of the Storm Sphere.
In this event on many different teams. Liquid has split themselves as well.
I just love this opening we've been seeing. Oh, wait up.
Ooh, the shard block wasn't really a block in the sense of catching him in the shards, and yeah, he's able to kind of eat through the tree, so.
Oh, Death Prophet bottom though.
That could be a kill on Death Prophet. Silent, he's trying to live. The siphon's up, but it looks like the Battle Hunger going to help tick him down. Mind Control. We'll get first blood in favor of Liquid just like that.
She's 3,000 to 4,000 net worth above everyone else, but he's having a good game. But Liquid, I have a feeling you're going to see him control those Ancients.
Well, that and control the TA as far as roaming on her early on. In fact, they need to go on her because Mind Control's being dove from FTM. Mind Control gets some spins off, though. He does go down, but set up some return damage on Iceberg. Iceberg running away. The Magic Missile connects, though, and we'll finish the job on him. Always want to fly. Tower damage, if anything, will help finish him off, and no fear, the sole survivor on his side. So they end up diving the axe and kind of bites them in the ass a little bit. They did not know those supports were roaming over, of course.
You just want your Visage to not have a super garbage lane. It's 31-7, but at least the Visage has 18-3 versus that TA would be a lot worse. So you're gonna be happy if you're MaTumbaMan. As God said, farm's not the worst early.
Oh, Matumba's in trouble right here. The shard block forced to go around it. That might buy the time for the Crypts. The very far at the last second. MaTumbaMan will survive for now. No, Death Prophet gets the final auto attack off and successfully gets the kill as a result. That Voodoo Restoration also kicking in, making sure to keep Silent alive, and he'll do just that, so good play. And, you know, I go back to the Visage, though, again. Visage always feels like that kind of pick in the landing phase. That's Kuroki! The side blades coming through. Iceberg takes him out as a result. GH goes down at the bottom lane. They're just diving here at the bottom of Tumba. Again, until level 6, he's a pretty weak hero. Well, yeah, just going back to the game 3 yesterday against Virtus Pro, or game 2, excuse me, against Virtus Pro, they were down. It was like 7-0 in hero kills. We were thinking like, okay, here goes VP, you know, taking off. They came back and they ended up winning that game, of course, in decisive fashion for the most part. The Colding blade was early, no fear. He ends up dying in the end, but Axe was desperate at that point. He just wanted to set up the turn kill, as he kind of did right there. But now Skywrath also gets caught with the cask. He was not ready for that. GH one more auto tech will do him in. Decides up on Iceberg. He's diving with that refraction though. GH, is he hiding enough? No, he hunts him down, double kill. Coming up for Iceberg, and now Kuroki with the late TP, that magic missile, not going to be nearly enough. That refraction lasting just long enough. Iceberg picks up the triple kill, and he'll walk it up. And Miracle goes down top lane, it's solo kill. The Doom was used right there, as you see. What is happening for Liquid?
FlytoMoon just looking good. I love that dive middle, because they have the creeps pushing the tower with them, right? He would have died if they just go solo, and Silent, well, will go down finally, but
that's going to be a turn, maybe. Visage spawns those familiars, maybe not. Always want to fly, it's going to be turned. That's totally what I meant.
And that's the Visage. You have the 2 birds, and right when you're at level 6, you can have no items. He has medallions, at least.
A little too deep there. The shard block hitting GH, but Grotto will kind of zone them out. And I think no kills are going to come from that, or maybe they will. Matama Man's pretty deep here, but now he's going to be flanked on. Nice silence on a Doom. I don't know if that was an Inferno Blade animation or the Doom itself, but Matama Man, he will eventually be run down. Iceberg, mega kill streak now.
That might actually, that might have been a bad silence after all, because he was going to cast Doom, and now the Doom still has to pressure Miracle, and you see it.
What do you think of the drums first on Death Prophet coming out?
Oh, well, Tanker, I like the move speed. I noticed FlytoMoon always plays the move speed game, right? You always see the track, you always see at least drums. This game, look at that, the drums plus the casual win lace. It's all about move speed for him.
But they're going in, but the Exorcism is returning right as they initiated it. Now GH is in trouble. Maledict on him, turning with some auto attacks. The Cryptstorm coming through, and GH is definitely dead to the Maledict. Silent, the Siphon's up on Mind Control. Mind Control's running him down. The Wave of Terror coming out as well. Kuroki wants to enhance the damage, finish the job. Finally, GH goes down. The Colding Flame was early. The Siphon isn't enough. Silent does fall, but he gets the turn kill on Mind Control before, and now TA will be able to take out the Vengeful Spirit. Unstoppable streak is now committed by Iceberg. Matumba actually has that Shadow Blade queued up on top of that. Axe, as always, the Blink Dagger timing. Wonder how close we are to that. I assume maybe the Vanguard first, as we do usually see. Always want to fly.
A typical death for him. Just getting some vision down, but it's still alive with the healing and the wand.
If it's a death. It's not a death yet, and now Microsoft needs to be careful overcommitting. They're going to turn on him. Maledict supply. That's a quick turn kill with that Death Slayer. They do lose Witch Doctor, but he baits out enough to get at least the turn kill on a core. Playing that Axe in. Now GH. He's caught in the ice shards. GH regretting his decision immediately. Kuroki's nearby. He does have a swap. Can't make a play, though. Buyback from Axe. What is going on here from Liquid? They really want to make a turn here. Iceberg eventually going to be called up. Kuroki survived for now. The snowball in, though. They go forward. The call word up. Iceberg gets the kill on the Vengeful Spirit. Iceberg, no refraction, though. Finally, they take out Templar Assassin. An 8-kill streak stopper going the way of Mind Control, so it does seem like that buyback is worth it.
Yep, definitely, especially now without the gold reduction. Nice block there. Should still go down, though.
Yeah, pounce over. Well, oh my gosh.
This guy's good. This guy, he's just wasting time. This is true space creation.
It really is. There you go. Trying to kill a creep at the last second.
Because
desperate, he needs to get the blink ASAP. He went tranquil on top of that, of course. So at least he has the blink, but as you're talking about, this is a free Roshan, and I'm sure TA, Iceberg will pick it up, but they want to make a kill happen right away. It's been about a minute. Why not make another kill take place? Kuroki, Mystic Flare return. Tusk is dropping, but not dropping fast enough. He'll survive. Heal's coming out as well with the Voodoo Restoration, and they just end up running down 2 heroes. The Exorcism finally now wearing off for Silent. So talk about a value Exorcism right there. Roshan into 2 hero kills.
Yeah, and this is the big thing. You saw like the Always Want to Fly Wind Ranger was so broke last game because they didn't take that much, and oh man, the sentry work comes up. He's probably gonna hit the shrine, but will it be enough? Another Infernal Blade is up, but he does get out of vision, so he gets the move speed.
And now Mind Control though being bait, but they want Slark. They're like, we want this kill. It's
gonna get an ulti.
Gonna get the blade off or anything. Mind Control will die, but I think Slark is gonna live. This has pretty much been the build we've seen all these Slarks. The Shadow Blade into Echo Saber. Going to be happening, so we'll keep an eye on that. Visage is trying to get the Ags ASAP. I mean, he went Helm of the Dominator, but...
This is the thing. He hasn't really been in many of the fights, but he does have items to show for. Luckily, Helm of the Dominator, Medallion, even the Point Booster. He's pretty damn tanky.
Caster's Curse, maybe. Matama Man going to be rolled on. Walrus Punch to follow. The Exorcism is applied, so if you're Liquid, you do really want to fight into this, but you may have to save your teammate. Iceberg coming from the side. Blink, nice heals, as you mentioned. Mind Control. Now he's in no man's land. Matama Man going to be right down the Mystic Flare to zone him out, but down goes Mind Control, and it looks like FlytoMoon. They want more. Kuroki. Side trap, hits him, double kill for Silent. Trying to get the courier even on top of it, but they cannot run that down. Miracle just sitting on the outskirts. They also got GH. That's 4 kills just like that for FlytoMoon.
I don't know what you can do if you're Liquid now. You have 3 cores that just don't come back into the game. They want to take control of the map and go forward. And like even with the ghost down, watch how much damage they all do right-clicking it. Yeah. And this Doom, man, Non-Grata, once again, right, we haven't talked much about him, but these Dooms he's getting off on Slark every time, the drums, I love the movement speed. I really do. FlytoMoon just abuses stuff like that, and wow, look who they find.
Goal, that's a big kill. The Walrus punch the side blades. Miracle will live with the Shadow Dance for now. He has a Shrine to use. He's not even going to go for it, though. He knows it's really no chance. Iceberg with a killing spree. 10,000 net worth lead. Grant, we're only 19 minutes in. It's not often a team comes back from this much of a deficit this early on.
Especially without these here, you know, man, they don't have the black hole, oh man, let's get back. They don't have the reverse polarity. They don't have something like that. They just have to straight up outplay FlytoMoon now.
That's what it's going to come down to, but the way FlytoMoon's playing, momentum is all theirs.
Still have the Aegis. They're not too scared.
They're going to go in. Mind control. He's dead. No buyback on him. No buyback on Miracle. They're also going to catch Matama Man. The swap at the last second, but the Doom's on him. And Matama's dead. He has a buyback. He will use it. They're not even going for objectives. Their objectives are kill the damn heroes, and they're doing that right here, right now. Right now, Visage is the only one up. Finally, they get the Aegis used. Now, Grotto with a snowball save from his teammate. He will finally fall, though. Okay, so FlytoMoon overcommitting of sorts. Again, the objective staying alive that whole time. Nice stun there with a familiar, by the way. No fear, cannot TP. And you're going to end up having what will probably be 3 kills in response now from Liquid. So FlytoMoon, I think they were feeling it maybe a little too much there. Falls back. The fact he's able to get away right there. He has a double damage rune too. This would be a desperate fight for Liquid, to say the least.
They don't know about the Shadow Blade, I don't believe.
Does he have Doom? No, it's still manic cooldown, yeah.
You so stop mind control, yep.
Gonna find mind control. Matama Man off to the side, but that's, oh my god. That's an axe that just got 2-shot essentially by a TA, double damage. And they're hunting for more, why not?
See ya.
Again, what can Liquid do? They cannot respond to this.
He's just running around with 466 movement speed half the time. I just don't know how you get away from FlytoMoon. Miracle here, he's gonna have to have an outstanding game. You don't just have it,
Find a free kill on Silent.
Yeah, he has Blink, but it won't be off cooldown.
No. Okay, well, Kuroki gets it, unfortunately.
This game, Slark just has to, you know, he has to join these team fights, get some kills, and then just farm a lane over and over. He can't be having this, like, downtime at all, and he's doing a good job.
13,000 net worth for the TA right now. Slark, there's another one.
So you have to do.
That's what he's the hero that hunts for kills. And he's finding a couple back-to-back, so that's going to be a comeback mechanic for Liquid. Meanwhile, Doom is applied to Axe. It does allow Slark to be more aggressive, perhaps. He's going to use that Shadow Dance sitting on top of the Iceberg. The Familiar's in as well. Iceberg, great force tap over the ledge. Keep it alive for now. Will it be enough? He's going to meld up. Refraction in 6 more seconds. Not enough. He goes down. Iceberg's in for a minute. Here's a comeback chance for Liquid, even more so. Mystic Flare. Nakarada's running out of it, but no, too much damage. And Liquid's finding these openings. 8,000 net worth lead still for FlytoMoon, but it is closing about 3,000 or so since the last time we saw it here.
That's the scariest part. If you get the leash from Slark, those birds are going to do so much, and it's a guaranteed 2-stun follow-up.
And now Silent gets caught by the swap. Snowball's nearby. He's going to go inside. TA again, still dead, though. That's a lot of damage that they're missing out. Kuroki, though, the Death Ward dealing plenty in return. They will pick off both GH as well as the Vengeful. No fear. Walrus Punch right before he goes down. Miracle, the Exorcism, has to respect that damage, especially with the Siphon up on one of the Familiars right there. So Silent taking enough, staying alive, but Matama Man on the outskirts. The chase them with the Blink. Silent goes right next to him. The Crypt Sermon will finish the job. Double kill for him when it's all said and done. So couldn't even respawn yet. So a couple of seconds, so we'll find out what kind of timer we're looking at. I also saw Blink on Tusk, by the way. It's just shows you how they are. Whoa, there's a dust use. The trap, mind control. He's alive for now, but Silent trying to change that. Going in the Mystic Flare, spreading some damage though. The Siphon's up on 2 different targets. Familiar stuns. They pick up Witch Doctor to the backlines. Miracle does more so. And now Silent, he's overcommitted. Iceberg's not even close. He's actually pushing up bottom lane during all of this. So numbers advantage is looking good for Liquid, and that net worth lead is starting to close a little bit here, Grant.
Exactly. It feels like you could just be maybe taking straight on 5-on-5 fights if you're FlytoMoon, but the late game, obviously, if they make it there, you have a TA and a Death Prophet who are decent late game, but But against a Slark and a guaranteed call of Axe,
I think it's just more so, okay, well, refraction into blink, so he's fine for now. To the point in a second, there's a swap though, another refraction going up, but Iceberg knows he's dead. So going back to your point though, it's more that you've had this massive lead, so whether or not you can compete with them late game doesn't even matter, right? Using the shards, he might go for some kind of ninja attempt, but he would definitely die, especially if he doesn't get the Aegis, and not even going to go for it in the end. And now Miracle will pick it up.
I love the +3 pounce leash, especially in this game because of the bird follow-up. It's all about the synergy between these two heroes, as well as the Axe. And he's just looking for more. This guy's crazy.
Yeah, he knows Nakarada's here. The Doom turn, though. Iceberg is coming. Sark, maybe overcommitted. Here comes the damage of Iceberg. They get the stun, and yes, Miracle will fall. So that's going to be an Aegis use. Now, can he somehow get out? No Doom after the fact, of course. Silent's currently up on Doom himself. Siphons from Silent, Iceberg, Hurricane Plank away, Miracle sitting in that Shadow Dance. He wants to fight more. Witch Doctor going to be picked off, and so far it's an eye for an eye with the two supports going down on either side. And now Tusk with the dieback. And so Miracle, he's very comfortable on the slot, clearly. He didn't feel like he was panicked at all. That's going to be some good building damage. Eventually they scare it off.
But still, that's half a tier 3. He can just do that again, right? If somehow there's a fight at Roche and you don't want your birds there, you can just go take a tier 3 if needed. And,
Oh, Miracle finds TA. Now, Miracle's by himself completely. So, yeah, that seems like a very ambitious place to be in. In fact, the heals will catch him. Shadow Dance, maybe no. He's going to be silenced out by the Orca. There's the Dark Pact with the Shadow Dance, though. Dark Pact, pretty clutch ability. He's still not out of the wood just yet, literally. Auto attacks connecting. The side stuff, the Dark Pact's not going to matter. The gem will drop as well. As he falls, he's dead for 90 seconds. No, or he does have a buyback, excuse me, but will they use it as the question? Skywrath. He's going to be run down now. Ghost Scepter. Feels like it's just going to delay the inevitable, though. A couple more auto attacks, and GH does go down. Iceberg, credit for the kill there. There's a buyback from GH, not Slark just yet.
And that's honestly, that's just a big mistake for Miracle.
Going too deep, and now he has to fly back because Kuroki is going to end up losing his life. But Tumbleman's tuned over the back lines, and he's just trying to run the familiar stunts, keeping him blind mind control with that Mystic Flare on top of the Tuscan. Death Prophet goes down. Nakarada, the Calling Blade to cut his head off right there. Down goes 3, and they're also going to get a 4th, in Witch Doctor most likely. Iceberg's thinking of going back in, though. He wants GH for the Ghost Scepter. The Ghost Scepter mitigating all of that damage. Mind control, he's just going to head to the trees. Iceberg going back into this fight and regretting his decision, I'm sure. But GH will finally go down, but at what cost? There's the Berserker's Call, and there's the decapitation, aka the Calling Blade, to finish the job. And guess who? It's Roshan.
God, a little mistake by Miracle, but mind control the underfarm, still manages to make a giant blink called the Blade Mill, and the Mystic Flare hitting 2 of them while they were hitting the Blade Milled Axe. Just a perfect team fight for mind control, man.
And Miracle is going to find another free kill on Witch Doctor, and that's a dieback, actually. This is a shard of Roshan, the refresher shard. Who do you give it to this game? This is I mean, I can even see Slark, honestly. Double Shadow Dance. We've seen that before. Double Call's not bad, but I think Miracle, maybe a bit of a miscue at the top lane initially, but it worked out in the end for Liquid. And that's going to be melee racks as well as the range racks. And all FlytoMoon can do is just watch their base evaporate. Nobody defending it currently, so.
That's one of those things you're like, why are they letting it damage our tower? There has to be something up on the map.
Middle lane, an aggressive swap. It's a Witch Doctor. Okay, they got him. He's dead for 50.
He will probably show himself and hit this tower maybe, but see you later, Rax.
Yeah, they are just dropping the racks in the Radiant base. Those familiars, especially with the AC buff.
DP's good late game once you get like Octarine Shivas, but you're not going to be beating a Slark Visage who farmed very well early.
Courier is coming back for DP's item here. Slowly but surely. It's gonna be.
That's a rich chicken.
Yeah, you do not want to lose that guy there. Nakarada, he gets picked up. He's dead for a minute.
Don't want to lose him either, but you did.
He's got the buyback though. Doom is ready to use as well. There's a scythe finish on Death Prophet and All Fire, so FTM of sorts is really all in right here.
And I love this. We didn't really talk, because it's only one aura, but the damage aura on Croaky with just the birds even.
Aggressive swap once again. They catch the TA. She's dead for 95. No buyback for her. Silent just runs in with the X2, and they're desperate right now. Not the most damage, but will it be enough? Miracle got very low, actually, but he pops the Shadow Dance. He'll pounce on out, and he will be fine. So Vengeful, of course, died after that aggressive swap, but definitely the key target dead in the Templar Assassin. Understandably. No, the 10,000 net worth lead themselves, and yep, they see the exorcism go away. Now's the time to finish off tier 4. They will lose the Aegis right there. We do hear it, but again, I don't think they're still that concerned.
Not having to commit anyone to siege.
Mind Control will lead the way. That's going to be no buyback on Witch Doctor. And now the Ancient exposed. Doom just jumps in. They got to try something. He gets the Doom effect up on a Slark, but he's going to melt immediately. No surprise there. No fear even goes in. The mission is to kill Slark, and it's just not going to work. GG, well played. Game 2 going the way of Liquid. And that means, Grant, we got a Game 3.
We do have a Game 3, and that was a steamroll. That was what FTM won in the early game. They got exactly everything they want. You have the TA, you have the Death Proud, good ultimates all game from the Death Proud up to like the 20-minute mark. Full comfort on Liquid and a little bit different heroes on FlytoMoon, even just positions and roles, right? Because that means it's going to be a very 5 clockwork, which is
so much for blade mail.
Improbable. Yeah, you're never going to find something like that. I haven't ever seen it really.
It is a little different. Iceberg realizing he's in a bad spot. Or TP, it's not going to matter. First blood.
Oh no.
FlytoMoon, and that whole start of the clockwork idea is completely down the drain now. And again, for the time being, keeping to the lanes, and Iceberg in that middle lane. I mean, he's 12 and 14, but obviously 12 of those are from the cogs earlier on, and again with the death, that kind of slows things down with all the souls early.
Man, look at this. They're just leaving Kuroki middle. FlytoMoon, I mean, you just want to get the Helmet Dominator or something up on Viper. GH looks like he will go down, miss the stun.
Spiked Carapace saving him initially, but with that movement speed increase of the Scorched Earth and the Lightning Storm connection, now the Split Earth actually hits on a Terror Blade. There's no Lightning use, slowing him down initially. Inferno Blade on top of that, a couple more auto attacks, and a Lightning Storm. That's a kill in the end, so FTM double kill for No Fear on the Leshrac. He has no mana to work with.
He has one raise right now and no HP. He's just looking for a one raise kill here.
It's not the easiest to do. Terrorblade, plenty tanky.
It's nighttime though, doesn't see this.
There he goes. He hits the raise. Is it enough damage? Wave of Terror applied. Iceberg using that very far as well, just in case not a good turn kill, but the illusion will do enough damage to take him out. But you know, they got Terrorblade before, so.
Perfectly played. Always want to fly still. Just has impressed me the most. Obviously, the most experienced player probably on that team, but he's still been making moves.
So what would you expect from Silent here, who is the top farmer right now on his team, at least CS-wise, especially as well, the Thakas, they're going to initiate on Jakiro. Silent is dropping though. The Metamorphosis activated from Miracle. A couple more auto attacks, and Fairy Fire is not going to save him. Always want to fly, pop in the cogs. At least going to keep Leshrac alive, or will he? Even Miracle's going deep for this. But he's low himself, actually. Lightning Storm turn, always want to fly running in. The battery assault active. Can he get close enough? The one use. Miracle staying alive for now. Then the Lightning Storm, yes, it's in range. Gets the kill with the vision of the clockwork. And you see Iceberg, though, going down middle lane, despite what happened bottom. It seems like, again, you build around Shadowfiend like you're saying, so definitely see that coming out as far as item builds go. So Iceberg, already 3 deaths. Obviously locking him down. Good strategy. Mind Control using the Primal Roar defensively. And he will be just fast enough to actually escape right there. But again, Primal Roar now going to be on cooldown. Middle lane, always want to fly. Invis Rune, that's a nice setup. FlytoMoon, can he actually get out? He has a Viper Strike as well himself. Maybe get to set up a turn kill if anything, but he's definitely dead. Inferno Blade auto attack will finish the job. Always want to fly. He's probably going to get run up. Kuroki in the back lines was there. He gets hit. The Impale connects, but always want to fly tanky enough initially. Finally dies, but GH now is on trouble too. One raise connects himself, and Angarada, the Shockwave, double kill for Doom. Obviously the big picture working out for FlytoMoon.
Especially with that bad start by Shadowfiend. Luckily you have brought him back into the game, but FlytoMoon, not the highest level, but he has been firing decently.
Tier 1 middle. Iceberg will pour it in.
Shadowfiend's level 8. He's the highest level in the game by himself, which is nuts after that early start.
Denied temp difficult. He's in trouble here. Cogs trying to help. FlytoMoon able to just turn into him, though, and Iceberg probably going to die. Always want to fly. He's dead, too. But that kill Terrorblade into response. Now FlytoMoon by himself to the last Shadowfiend, but they're going to get 2 cores out of this, most likely. No fear sitting on top of the dive. Wears off, however. He falls. Not Grotto, the Inferno Blade. At least he gets it off before he dies. Triple kill for FlytoMoon, but he will die himself in response. We have 25 hero kills. 10 minutes. The action of this series is just intense, man. I love it.
No, he's just moving. He's still just moving around. I wonder if he's trying to get a ward down. But Angrad and No Fear they're doing the same thing. Everyone just running behind each other's towers. It's nighttime, and Matumba, he's caught in quite the precarious place.
Yeah, not the greatest place to be in right here. He's pinging out. He's like, please help me, but they're just going to collapse. They use Doom, they use Hookshot, and there's really nothing more the Green Man himself can do. Viper's dead. Dead for 30 seconds. Tier 1 tower should transition into it nicely.
Hairblade Metamorphs, exactly what I said. Just, it's simple. This is when Liquid plays best, when they can do exactly what they want to do. And FlytoMoon's up 5 kills, but it definitely doesn't feel like they're in control of the game at all.
Now, they were talking about earlier, Kyle specifically, I believe, was mentioning about the blade mill possibility on a Clockwork. Now, especially being position 5, you know, we already stressed that it's not as ideal to be getting. So, going to be delayed. Mind control, that's not working. Doom runs in, and now mind control. Can he actually escape
under rocket
this?
flare, so
Hookshot connected on his teammate, but of course it's going to set up the kill.
Yeah, that's just good use of that rocket flare, giving him vision that whole time. An easy kill on mind control, but bottom lane will get pushed in. Oh, none of those are real.
Requiem going on top. There you go. The Aegis. And now TP coming in from Doom. He has a Doom. As you mentioned, there we go. Going to be applied. Miracle's in trouble. Auto attacks flying in from Shadow Fiend. No support nearby. Nyx Assassin is running over, as is Jakiro, as Terrorblade fast enough. The lack of lockdown hurting FTM's chances.
Nice double.
And a great double impale stun to secure the getaway for Miracle. So
that, you know, their shrine, that triple triangle of neutrals they want to farm.
So the Shadowblade pickup on Shadow Fiend is right there. It proves to be a very worthwhile pickup.
Yeah, went there last time. I mean, he's doing the damage. You want him to get on top of people as well. Just keep playing aggressively. No defensive items.
Silent wants a swap, clearly. He's going to get it off on Matama Man. Now will it work out in the long run? Kuroki's nearby. Ice Path flying out. Silent gets turned on. Viper Strike on him. Matama Man with Iceberg nearby, trying to live against those auto attacks. One more nice proper with the last second. Always on his side. He comes in with a hook shot, though, trying to keep Iceberg alive. Iceberg too much damage, though, he's taking. He will end up going down. Kuroki 4 staff away. He's going to actually live. You see the vengeful aura kicking in right there as far as resurrecting, not resurrecting, but spawning an illusion of Shadow Fiend. But a little bit of damage. Always want to fly.
Just running at him.
Okay, I guess he's fine. Pops the Cox, he gets away. But yeah, they were desperate for that initial kill. It did not even work out. Now Nyx Assassin. All right, almost. Got the stun, but not
biggest thing I noticed from that team fight is Kuroki has a 4 staff. That's more farm than he's had in the previous 2 games. That's be pretty nice for him. Gets out of there, and now he's going back in.
He's going to use it right here to set up a possible kill on No Fear. Swap though, and Terrorblade puts him in a bad spot. Nagrata coming in. No Doom effect though. Inferno Blade, where's that Sunder? You know it's coming out potentially. Miracle's trying. He does Sunder the Silent off to the side, playing that Vengeful Spirit. Ice Path put down. Silent goes down. Miracle's living with that Metamorphosis. No, he finally goes down. The Inferno Blade connects from Nagrata. No Fear. Edict is out with that Pulse Nova. Mind Control. He's going to be run down. Wild X is not going to save him, and he'll be run down securely. Kuroki burns to the scorched earth.
God, No Fear. He's turned into a core. He's doing an insane amount of damage. He TPs late into that fight and just cleans everyone up right there. And you see just that little extra burst damage, especially against someone like a Terrorblade who already has high innate armor.
Kuroki.
Damn.
He's going to get away. He's playing a hell of a Jakiro this game.
I mean, he's been keeping him in this game with his ice paths.
Iceberg, he gets swapped out initially. Promeror locking him down still. Finally wears off. He is slowing. Mike Control speaking of being slowing. The Lightning Storm on him, but now No Fear. He's trying to run the Maelstrom procs from Viper. Enough damage. Yes, he dies basically as he teleports back to base. Iceberg still being run down after all this. Silent doing what he can to save him. Iceberg says, I got a TP. That's my only play, and it actually works out. Holy crap. How did he live? Silent may end up going down. In fact, he definitely will. Double kill ends up happening. Always want to fly here late. Going for a turn kill, but now it's just desperation at its finest. So, I mean, I guess Iceberg gets out. That's the good news for FlytoMoon, but they still lose 3 heroes.
Nyx's, they like going in and right, get 2 carapaces off in a team fight because of it. Ooh, they're going to possibly go for a Roche themselves? I don't know about this one, but they know Miracle was farming bottom. Can he get here quick enough?
He's running over. Now, the Hawk will spot this. Here we go. GH going to be jumped on by Carapace, wearing off right there. Massive little stun, though, on 05-year-old. The proper reluctant Leshrac, he's dead already. There's a Requiem of Souls. Not the greatest damage coming out, but it does reduce damage as well. Slow, remember. Iceberg's trying to run, though. Iceberg wants to get the hell out of here. The Doom is active on Terrorblade, as he mentioned, so he can't Sunder, but he doesn't need to Sunder when he's just auto-attacking everybody down. Buyback from the Shadow Fiend. Maybe he wouldn't need that Sunder now. Always want to fly running down Terrorblade, but he's just on the outskirts in that Metamorphosis form, dealing plenty of damage. Doom will fall, and now Liquid can clean up Roshan for themselves.
That was a 5-man carapace. That was a self-inflicted 5-man stun, and it just won that team fight. Now, Roche was half HP. They know they can take it. They know there's only one hero, and what if he just tries to walk in there? Book 3 will scout him, Miracle Sunders him. You know, just her game, like, maybe it's too late for it, maybe he just goes for something else, but he's a pretty big source of damage now.
Absolutely. Middle lane. They're at all the tier 2 towers, so those are done, and Liquid just moving so fluidly right now, and they're looking for a kill this time. Mind control. Oh, Yules will stop him. Nick's assassin with that spike carapace. I always want to fly. Great job with the splitter from Leshrak. Trying to keep Clockwork alive. Here we go. Nagrata jumps in. The mute is up on Matama Man. Matama Man, he's we get sundered. Oh, miracle! He dies because of that. Well, pops the Aegis though, but now he's by himself. The Requiem right on top. The miss time. Iceberg with just a fraction of a second too early. Miracle comes up with the BKB, and now the turn is real for Liquid. Their favor. 4 heroes are dead for FlytoMoon.
No
it's only Iceberg. No buybacks on anyone. That's at least the racks right there. Oh, that was lower finals nerves at its finest.
He cogs, right? He just runs into the cogs on purpose and carapaces, so it stuns up the Clockwork. Just heads up play from GH. I love it.
And that's probably
it's just over.
Liquid's just gonna go Cutthroat. They're gonna go for the win.
They have no glyph right now. Yeah, I think it's just over. And Iceberg doesn't have an ulti. Let's see.
He'll stun himself, and that'll do it. Adding insult to injury. Always want to fly. He comes in, but the GD's already called. Liquid's going to the grand finals to take on LGD for another rematch.
I think panel said it best. Liquid got their comfort heroes. You picked a core Venge, which hasn't worked in a decent amount of time. Hometown team does go down, but Liquid playing so well.